Well, News 10 is your local election headquarters, and Siena College releasing a new poll today about the issues most important to voters. Capitol correspondent Jamie DeLine breaks down the numbers.
In just 6 weeks, New Yorkers will be heading to the polls to cast their ballots in the gubernatorial race. A recent Siena poll shows Democratic Governor Kathy Hochul is ahead of her challenger, Republican Congressman Zeldin.
Today, what we have is 54% of likely voters say they're with Hochul, 37% say they're with Zeldin, so a 17-point lead. Not a lot of change, but going in the wrong direction from Zeldin's point of view.
Not only is New York a blue state, but Greenberg says one of the reasons why Zeldin is behind in the polls is because people simply don't know who he is or don't know enough about him to have an opinion. Hochul leads in New York City and is ahead of Zeldin by 5 points in the downstate suburbs. When it comes to upstate New York, Zeldin is ahead by 1 point.
A poll is nothing more than a snapshot in time. The dynamics of the race have not changed since early August. Hochul crushing it with Democrats, Zeldin crushing it with Republicans, although he's not doing as well with Republicans as she is doing with Democrats. And Zeldin had a 1-point edge, razor-thin edge with independent voters back in August. It's now 3 points. So essentially, again, unchanged.
When asked at her press conference about the poll and what she's doing to gain independent votes, Governor Kathy Hochul said she believes that as it gets closer to Election Day, independent voters will determine she's the best candidate for the job.
Independents will make that assessment as it gets closer. They tend to make their decisions a little bit later anyhow, historically, but I'm really proud of the support that I've earned already from New Yorkers.
When it comes to issues voters care about the most, the poll found the top issue by far was the economy, followed by threats to democracy and crime. I reached out to Zeldin's team for comment, but did not get a response. However, in a live stream of a press conference in Queens, when asked about the Siena poll, Zeldin said it's currently a 4 to 6 point race, telling members of the media to ask why Siena's poll is, quote, so far off. In Albany, I'm Jamie DeLine.
Finding transitional